pacing the street, dog on your arm, knee to your neck. They tell you be calm, but actually they say it more like be calm. So if you're still not alarmed and you can't see the clouds of the oncoming storm that has blocked out the dawn of an innocent man being choked in the street crying out for his mom, then maybe you're just part of what's wrong. Maybe you're upholding the structure of ruling elite who expect you to scoff at this song. But there are plenty more people who have suffered like George, but they died unseen and were left out in the dark. Their fires were snuffed out swiftly and never made a spark, then ignited a march that then engulfed every city in this nationwide farce that we pass off as democracy. God, I can't even say the fucking word, it's like it's mocking me. And now I want a war, man, I guess it's just the hawk in me. Fuck a bunch of prophecy, I will bite the bullet, burn the book and call the thought police. Ask them what they're waiting for. Tell them I was never Jesse Jett or Mephistopheles. Let's make a deal, little man, what's your offering? Either call off all your pigs or we will keep this country burning till you smell the fucking asphalt softening. Till the chants are so loud you can't hear yourself think, but you'll hear my scream over top of the cacophony. Tell them I was never really Jesse Jett, I'm just Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles. I was never really Jesse Jett, never really Jesse Jett, never really Jesse Jett or Mephistopheles. Let's make a deal, little man. What's your offering?
show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It costs that much cause it takes me fucking hours. Fucking hours. It costs that much cause I don't have superpowers. Superpowers. So you need to pay for my skills cause exposure doesn't pay the bills. It costs that much cause it takes me fucking hours. You need to pay for my skills cause exposure doesn't pay the bills. It costs that much cause it takes me fucking hours.
We have a great show for you this evening, apparently.
Oh no.
Doc! Oh no! Jesus!
I am. I'm great. There we go. Could I do that again? Cut. Action.
Hold it down.
Oh my god. I'm trying
hold
so
it.
hard.
Hold.
Wait, I got mine. Wait. Sir, this is a Wendy's. You really are stoned, aren't you? I'm like still trying to figure out if you are or not. I've been seriously trying to figure out for so long.
Shh. Hi, everybody. Can you guys hear me out there okay?
You.
There's this trend going around in the space here, where apparently this wood background is the cat's pajamas.
That's it. I'm telling Willie on you. I quit. I'm out of here. Telling Willie.
Wait a minute.
Fired.
Enough of you, more of me. All right. Where were we, my loves? Oh yeah, we gotta do business first before we do this bit. Nice news backgrounds. There's a backstory to this. There's always backstories to these jokes. Just some of them I don't reveal, but we'll reveal this joke tonight. So if you're newbies, mind your little fontanelle. Make sure you're minding the chicken. The chicken to come for you in the middle of the night. I've seen him do it. It's because I'm his accomplice. So yes, like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Make sure you're checking out our sponsors too. Big Ernie's Chicken Shack, now with 3 locations near a penitentiary in your area. And of course, Bud Spanky's Oral Sex Parlor. Bud Spanky's. We lick the competition because, well, you know, that's kind of our thing. The licking. So anyway, let's bring this broad back in here before all hell breaks loose. Jimmy, why don't you like this background? You and Willie were pimping this yesterday on Bragland, right? You want to tell that story?
It's not even that big of a... Okay, whatever. Okay, I see it as a joke. Haha, funny. I decided yesterday that I was gonna stream in my living room, which just so happens to have wood paneling. And I had no idea that Willie sometimes uses wood paneling as his background green screen. So he didn't have that background on when we were in the background before the show started. Like, I didn't even notice it. I didn't even pay attention to it. And then he said something and I realized it. And I thought you guys were running a joke. Like, at first I thought he was pranking me. And then I realized that there's no way that he had, like, you know, he would do something like that. It's just not in his kind of like personality, maybe. But you for sure. So I was thinking maybe you told him to maybe do something like that, but he had no idea. Strangest coincidence ever. We had the same fucking background, and I still think that you guys played a prank on me. And now with you, with this stupid background, I think you did.
Stupid.
Really did.
You mind your tongue, lady. Listen.
Stupid.
We got a little
stupid background.
We got a little point of reference here, maybe, if this fucking thing works. So keep your fingers crossed. So this is from Bragland.
Sorry, I have to say hi to Nikki because I haven't seen her in so fucking long. I miss you, Nikki, and I love you.
Hey, Nikki. Yeah, we'll shout out everybody in just a second. I just want everybody to see. This is from Bragland yesterday, and this is the awesomeness that that happened.
Wait, you're showing me? I have to look at myself.
Oh, by the way, to let everybody know, we're not in the same house in
Oh,
North Carolina
shit!
or in California. I just thought
hear
about that.
myself.
I looked at your background and I was like,
Did you
oh,
steal my background?
I found a background that just brings out the gray a little bit better. You know, that's why I chose it. I was like, this could work.
Bro, you literally screenshotted my background and you put it in your background. Don't fucking
Is that
lie.
your background?
It looks like it. Look at the spot.
I swear that's it.
I just realized that. What is happening right now?
I was looking. I was like, wait a minute. Oh snap!
You literally no, you did it on purpose. Tell me you did it on purpose.
I did not do it on purpose. I found something that will just bring out the gray as to shine the gray over when the gray and the skin blends together. I can't stand that, so that's why I chose this background because it doesn't.
Yeah,
look
it
like
literally looks like you're like right over here next to me or something, and we're just recording together. That is fucking wild.
I
That's
apologize
so
about
ridiculous.
that. I mean,
No, I'm here for it. Let's keep it. Let's do this from now on. So now it looks like we're in the same fucking place. It's
maybe
awesome.
we should. Yeah. I just thought of something. If I could get a similar cushion in the background with the two walls combined, it could look like the other combo couch.
Yeah. You just got to get yourself like a big giant black body pillow to put behind you.
Yeah. It
That'd
would
be funny.
kind of look like Pasta and Fiorella back in when they were, I guess, in the same city instead of different countries.
The Dollar Tree combo
not quite
couch.
the same anymore when you see a different background from both Pasta and Fiorella.
Yeah. Well, we can't steal their idea or anything because like other people that I've been seeing recently, but definitely I really like the background. No, you can't do that. Super cool to have it like the same as mine. That was supposed to be just for the little people, this small amount of people that watch my show. What are you doing? Trying to cause drama and shit.
This is T. This is T.
I did not realize how much I sound like a fucking Californian until I heard myself. I hate hearing myself.
Jimmy.
And I sound like a dude. I played video games with like these rando kids one time and they were being little jerks, so I was calling them names and some kid said, "Well, you sound like you've been smoking cigarettes for 50 years." And I just heard myself and I think he's correct.
Well, you'd sound like Patty and Selma from The Simpsons, Richard.
Yeah,
that's Richard Dean Anderson.
That's what I sound like.
He's a looker. I really like that Richard Dean Anderson. He
That's
looks
what I
like
aspire to be.
I bet he's got a horse cock, that Richard Dean Anderson. His name's Dick. Dick Anderson. Dick. His name is Dick.
If anybody is, wanting to apply for the volunteer job, I am looking for a twin to fulfill that dream of becoming those two by the time I am 60.
And I just look, I know people might be concerned in the chat about my safety here. Listen, I pride myself on safety, but yes, there are a lot of exposed electrical wires all around this place. But don't worry, I've been doing this for years. Everything is safe. I guarantee everybody's safety here. Oh my God! Oh, it burns! Jimmy! Oh, the flames of hell! Where's Rick? Oh God, the pain and shit. Oh, it burnt the whole.
There we go.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's not something to mess around with. I live in an all wood house in California in the mountains. Like, fire's it for us. That's it. That is it. And I'm sorry that you paid so much for the wood paneling. It just came free with the house because I live in the fucking mountains like some Tarzan or something.
It's the magic of television, baby. Everything's
That's right.
good. Let's
My wood paneling is real. You and Willie, you guys have fake ones. Mine's real.
you don't know. You don't know what's
I
back
do.
here. It could be there could be like lime green paneling back here. You don't know.
I don't know what you put in front of it, but I've seen back there because we've hung out before. So, sorry, buddy.
She's literally seen behind the curtain.
That's right.
She's Dorothy, and
That's
I'm
right.
and I'm the Wizard of Id. Did you know that that's an old cartoon from the comic strips in the newspaper? Yeah. So
The Wizard of Id.
the Wizard of Id, yes. All kinds. There's all kinds of. I used to read those cartoons when I was a little kid. Like there was Beetle Bailey, right? Where they laughed about military life when in reality they were probably killing civilians. But hey, good cartoon, right, in the newspaper. And what else? There was Hagar the Horrible. He was just like this Viking dude and stuff. You don't know. I'm speaking Klingon to you. Am I not? You don't
Usually
know.
are.
I usually am.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, why you gotta be like that? It's
Because you do speak Klingon. I don't.
I don't speak Klingon. You speak whatever you speak. You speak non-on, whatever that is.
Apparently, I speak California Millennial Valley Girl.
Jimmy, it's okay, because you know what? We got chickens here. Oh wait a minute, we do have chickens. I just gotta go back here. Where are my chickens? I don't think my chickens are gonna work. Wait a minute.
Aww.
I know. I did. It's okay. We saw the chickens for a second. Here, let's look at the chickens real quick. They're supposed to be bigger chickens, but then they got tiny for some reason. But that's okay.
Why did you do that to them? They're already oppressed enough as it is.
I just wanted to expound upon that, Jimmy. To bring it out in case people didn't think it was obvious. Yeah, that's what that's what it was. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. What happened? Jimmy,
I like that one. That was a good one.
We're getting more treats. We gotta say hi to everybody.
I know.
Over here. We got Corbeck Williamstein. Hello there. Did Beetle Bailey take advantage of the Vietnamese women? Hashtag me too. But not Beetle Bailey. I don't think so, because Beetle Bailey couldn't see. His cat was always over his eyes. So and that was more of like pointing out how the blindness of the higher ups were to all the atrocities that go on in war, right? He's got the cap over his eyes. That's what Beetle Bailey's all about. If you don't know who Beetle Bailey is, kids, Google or DuckDuckGo or whatever your favorite search engine is. We'll provide that information for you post haste, depending on your internet speed. Kill your egregores. Good to see you. Grey Walker joined third party. Choosy's here. Choosy's still here. Choosy hasn't unfollowed us yet. Choosy's on an unfollowing spree.
That's right.
Jimmy, he's already knocked.
I don't know what for, but I hope we're not one of them.
I don't know. It's just they're on a rampage. They've already hit Beauty and the Boomer and Political Matrix. I know, but still, it was just like out of the blue, like, whoa, Butcher Leon, why don't you chill with the homicide, kid?
Should we bring them on for the tea? For the tea?
The tea?
The tea. Ed, Rick, Max, what is up? Jason, welcome back. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Mr. HP Stuff, good to see you again. I know I saw Hirsch in here and Nikki and Oz.
Max is here too. Max Max is done asking about the couch, I think. We got Death the Tyrant over on yeah, Max is always asking you about your couch.
I know. It's going to be an ongoing, continuous thing forever. I'm surprised all of you people were not around during the couch days. Like Facebook selling couch, random bullshit. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Answer your question, Ed. No, I don't want pizza. Thank you. Ed ordered pizza.
Snork is here. I want pizza. Nick or Kate is here. Midnight Karma.
I
Trying to
know
get to the top.
Dee was here earlier. Peace Dove, of course. Miguel, but
Jerry's here.
Jerry, of course. We got Rick, keeping it hot and fresh down in the HE double hockey sticks.
CBC voter. It's got a they got a pancake picture on their profile picture. Well, hello.
Yeah, CBC voters been around. I'd seen
Okay.
I've seen them in quite a few spots. Kate's here too. Good to see you. She said, "Oh my God, Billy Bragg is here."
Billy Wag.
um, I think that's
Hirsch, I was
everybody's
here
over.
once. Did you write your name on the bathroom stall before you left though? You gotta, at least do that.
That's right. I always put somebody else's phone number on there too. Uh, we got Jim and Denver over on the Rock Fiends hanging out. Who else is over there? Teresa was over there too. She said, "Is Jimmy okay up in the mountains? Are you okay up there, Jimmy?"
Yeah, just lots of rain, lots of wind. It's pretty much about all we're getting. Just lots of rain and wind.
Yeah, because they were talking about these blizzard that was coming through the Sierra Nevada, right? And that was like,
That's up north, yeah.
yeah. So they were talking about it, but I didn't know how far that weather system stretched, so I didn't know if it was gonna hit you or
Yeah,
not. Because
I had to Google it too and all of that. So I guess we're just getting like the tail end of it. Even at my mom's house, who's like 1,000 feet above where I live, they're just getting rain as well. So we're just at the bottom tail end of it. But like the middle California and northern California mountains, yeah, they're supposed to get a bunch of snow. But I mean, Mammoth and stuff, they're always prepared. They're always pre-prepared for it. So they're rock stars when it comes to snow up there. It's us that can't get our shit together down here. So
Jason wants to know, do you get a lot of snow there?
sometimes, yeah, it depends on the year, I guess. Like one year we'll maybe get like 2 feet throughout like the whole winter. But then what, last year within 2 days we got like 7 or 8 feet of snow within 2 days, and we were stuck for fucking 2 weeks in this goddamn house. So
Yeah,
it just
that's
depends.
yeah. The you see Jimmy's saga last year. Wasn't it around this time?
Yep, the memories are coming up soon. I know it.
There's a lot of snow.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you were out of contact for a while too. We were like we were about to send the dogs out with those kegs of booze, those
Hmm.
Saint Bernards, you know.
Yep. I mean,
Only
we would have been, everybody up here would have been okay and everything would have been fine, but it was our only and main grocery store roof had collapsed. So none of us had food. So, I mean, like we could all eat, canned food if we needed to. It was our animals that was starving and the older people that couldn't dig themselves out. So, we could dig ourselves out if we had to, like we had to, and our neighbors could, but there was a couple of old people that couldn't do it. It was just the unnecessariness of it. Like, yeah, it was a lot. I'm so I'm so scared of it happening again. I'm so terrified.
I don't know. It might be a good idea to do like kind of like a year later retrospective, like maybe
Hmm.
take some pictures of this. Did they rebuild the store? Did they fix the roof?
They're working on it. Yeah. There's like like the skeletal structure is built as of right now, but they're literally in a little craft store right next door to our post office. That's where the grocery store is now. It doesn't even look like a tiny little deli mart. It's crazy. Our closest, I mean, we still have another grocery store, but it's just like 3 towns over in the mountains, and I can't drive or like I don't have a car, so I can't drive there. So I just have to kind of use like Instacart to get my groceries. So that's all.
I just realized, um, with all those fucked up cats that you have living around your place. Now, hear me out.
Hmm.
You build yourself a little sled, right? something that you could fit on, and then get yourself little bitty reins, right? And then hook the cats up to the sled, and then you mush, mush, and then you go through the snow with a cat.
Those poor cats would never do it.
You know, if
Professor Lupin has to walk on like one full leg because his tendon snapped when he was a baby. So he doesn't even have like one full working leg. And the other cat is, I would say, almost about a month pregnant right now. There's no way they're pulling anybody.
well, Dan, what you got to wait till the cats are born, and
That's
then
what I was thinking. Once those babies are born, I'll probably train them to be sled cats.
see,
Yeah.
and if you could train them to tread water, you'd have a catamaran. A catamaran.
I mean, I'm little enough, I could probably make it work. I mean, I'm probably about the same weight as like 6 cats. So
Jimmy weighs 6 cats. That's impressive. I weigh a mere 12 and 3/4
nice.
cats. Lots of
I mean,
cats.
it could be possible. Did you know that like to figure the height of a horse is by hands?
And then like in England, like they do weight by stones, or no, yeah, stones.
Yeah, I think it is. There's the stones in there.
This thoroughbred is 15 stone. Prim and proper. Now let's go back to our castle.
Elevated earthquake warning in West LA. Okay, so that's closer to the ocean. I'm good. We're good. We just had a good earthquake, like a 4.2, I think, like 3 or 4 weeks ago out here. So we should be all right for now.
That's good to know. That's good to know. I mean, like, okay, so in the mountains, when there's an earthquake, what happens?
Everything jitters, and that's it. It just shakes.
Is it shake more down in the valley, like closer to the actual like fault line, or?
Yeah, of course. I mean, anywhere, like, I guess it's kind of like, it's like a rippling effect. So if you like throw a stone in a water, the ripple, the closer it is, the bigger the ripple is going to be. And the further it out, the smaller the ripple is going to be. So an earthquake is kind of like that. So depending on where the earthquake is coming from, then from there on out is where it's going to be a little bit less. So the one that we had a couple weeks ago was probably, I'd say, about an hour away from me. So, I mean, it was pretty decent, but it was still only a 4.2. I don't think anybody in California really starts to get freaky or panicky unless it's over like a 6. Like, unless
Right.
it's really serious, because we're used to them. So we just kind of keep going. I actually thought when it happened, because I was playing the games, I thought Professor Lupin was like right behind me. And you know, cats like do that really quick scratching their ear thing, and it makes you kind of like your couch kind of shake a little bit like that. I thought the cat was doing that, and then I looked back and it wasn't. And my daughter on the phone or in the earpiece, who's like 45 minutes away, was like, "Mom, did you feel that?" And I'm like, "Okay, good. Okay, it was an earthquake."
It could have been a ghost cat.
You never know.
Ghost
That's
cat.
right.
Oh,
That's
spooky.
right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
We have
know.
rock slides. We
You
have
don't-
rock slides all the time. Yeah.
There could have
Most
been
of the like the roads on our mountain is like on the side of a mountain, so they have like those gates that like go down the mountain. I just saw a video recently, I guess last year during that big snowstorm. Over by Palm Springs, the mountains right there, they had an avalanche. I never knew that we could have avalanches in California. Like that's just something I've never personally seen. But we had an avalanche and it was wild.
Yeah, like some of those rock slides just turn into freaking avalanches too. Like
Sometimes.
let's bend in, like, you ever see those ones where like the big huge like giant boulder just out of nowhere just boom, right on the highway, and those videos where it's just a car that just barely misses it kind of thing.
All the time.
Man.
It happens a lot here. I think about it. That's why we have this one area. It's like there's like a main highway and another main highway to get to like the main highway, but in the main highway, in between those two highways, there's a little part called the Narrows, and it's not kept up very well. They don't really care about it. It's kind of forgotten about a lot. I don't drive that area. I don't get near that area. I don't like anybody being on that part of the road. There's so many rock slides all the fucking time in that area. Giant, giant fucking rock slides. So I don't, it's a fucking scary area.
I lived out there briefly for about 5 years, and I didn't drive that much out there. But when I did, I kind of like we would the girl I was dating at the time. She lived out near Malibu, and we'd take the back roads like through Mulholland Drive and up the mountain area there, and you'd see some steep cliffs and some is that thing gonna fall, that kind of shit.
Yeah. Like these just huge ass boulders that are like hanging off the side of the cliff, and you're just like, is that even like possible? I mean, what about gravity? What's gonna happen?
I mean, all you need is like some really hard rain to loosen that soil around that rock, and then
Done. Yeah.
that's it. X's for eyes. That means
It's
muerte.
terrifying. I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's why
What can you do with lava?
I hated to drive through there. It's a beautiful area. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's just stunning views and stuff. But that just going up and then like the rock thing. Yeah, I don't want to. And you see that on the Pacific Coast Highway too.
It's happening a lot right now too.
They put
a
up
lot of landslides.
they're trying to put up those barriers to catch it, but it's just like you go catch like some house-sized boulder. Just if it's a house-sized boulder, that thing's just gonna roll down and do whatever the fuck it wants to till it stops. That's basically how that works. It's like a giant amount of mass, gravity. Hopefully you have good dexterity and can jump the fuck out of the way. But yeah, I hated that driving out there because of that too. And when it rained too, it was like people were just like weird. They're like, what is this water falling from the sky? It's rain, okay? On the freeway, can you guys not be as crazy? But no, they just anytime it rained, I was like, no, I am not driving anywhere. Fuck these people.
It's usually
nuts.
because it's in fog when it rains up here, and people cannot drive in fog, especially motherfuckers turn their high beams on. I don't understand how you could be so stupid. White on white, it's going to reflect each other. You guys are fucking dumb putting on like your high beams. Just put on those fog lights, those little yellow lights, go about 30 miles an hour and you'll be fucking fine. Leave those high beams off and stop going 10 miles an hour on a fucking highway. It's just fog.
And some of those are not just high beams. Some of those are those new LED lights that are just bright as fuck anyway. Yeah. You're just like,
shit's ridiculous.
Jesus Christ, what are you trying to grow pot over here? What the fuck's with these lights, dude? But then again, I haven't been a driver in a while, so I have no idea what it's like out there now. So I don't want to drive a car that somebody can shut down with a computer. Right. The only time I want something weird to happen where the car shuts down is if there's like an alien craft overhead and he's like, hey, I had to stop you for a moment because we need to discuss some things. Right? That's the only time. Otherwise, fuck off, get out of the car, computer science. You know what I'm saying? Do you like that shit? I don't like that shit. The chips and then the thing with the satellites and oops, you forgot to pay a bill. Oh, you're in the middle of the desert in Nevada? Oh, that's too bad. Good luck with that. We'll come get the car soon. Do you have that in your cars? Do you have like the science in there?
Yeah, I think we do. But I don't drive it, so I don't know.
That's like some Skynet shit that's already happening. The car's taking over. And fuck getting in those driverless cars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I don't know. I've never really. I mean, I've been in like a Prius before that had all that kind of stuff, and man, that shit tripped me out. Like the first time I ever went into it, that she turned on the car, and the screen said hello. So I thought like it was talking to me. So I said hello to the screen and nothing happened. But I thought it could talk to me and it couldn't. So I was very disappointed. But they're all right. They're cool, I guess. I like having the heated seats. That's really nice.
See, that's how they get you. They get you with the heated seats, especially when you live in places with cold winters like that.
It's so nice. Oh my god, it's so nice.
That's the devil doing some dealing. You
I don't
when
know. I kind of like it though, cuz okay, so I'm like a scared driver. I like panic when I'm in the passenger seat, and like the car that we have, it's one of those like newer Subarus. And so like when he goes off like, like a dotted line or whatever, the car will start beeping at him, or if he gets too close to a car in front of him, the car will start beeping at him. So, I mean, I'm kind of happy with these kind of new cars that are doing that, cuz I kind of want to get one myself just to see if I can test out and never hear the beep because of how much of a safe driver I fucking am. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of like having a little Jimmy in your car. So
wait, wait, having a little Jimmy.
giggity. Yeah.
um, well, okay, you and iRobot have fun there. Me,
I will.
I want my stick shift. All right,
Look,
and
I'm excited for the future technology. All right. Yes, it's a little scary, but it's exciting.
the only computer I want in that car is an old Commodore VIC-20 that's sitting in the back seat. That's the only computer I want in the car. Okay,
Okay.
I love
Okay.
me some
You got it.
VIC-20. Yeah, because vroom vroom. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, because I don't want them like
I like it.
what if you make all your payments and then they still like oopsie sauce, you didn't pay, and then you don't find out till later, and then you have to go through all this bullshit. Are you
Haven't had
willing?
it happen yet.
Not yet, but are you willing to take that chance? See, I want my car. If I'm gonna have a computer in the car, I want it to sound like this.
Mm-mm. I don't want a car like that anymore. That's all the kind of cars I
Mmm.
ever had was like that. And I'm sorry, but I'm
Mmm.
tired of jump starting. I'm tired of what are they called? Gas caps? The fuck are they called? Something caps? Stop. I'm so serious. I've always had old ass, ugly ass cars. Like my my first car was a 60 or a 87 Mustang. My second car
Ooh,
was an 84 Toyota Celica Supra.
awesome.
My next my next car was a 84 Pontiac Firebird. My next car was a fucking 94 Honda Accord. Like all I've ever had were these old ass fucking cars. I'm sorry, but I'm so tired of it. I'm so sick of having to take care of a beater upper that literally won't let me go over 60 miles an hour on the freeway, or else I'm gonna blow the fucking engine. I'm sorry. I can't, or I can't go up a fucking mountain. Are you kidding me? I have never been able to own a car that won't go up a mount that will go up a mountain. I'm so sick of it. I hate them. I hate old cars. I lived in my Supra for like 8 fucking months with like duct tape on the windows because I had to bust out the window because I locked my keys in the car one time, and I ended up having to live in that all fucking winter long, like living in Santa Monica Beach, sleeping in my car because it was the only place warm enough to keep me warm overnight with a busted out window Supra. Stupid. Fucking hate that car.
I'm sorry to hear that. Um, I'm sorry. What'd you say? Wait,
Shut up.
what? No, I didn't
I
say
want a
anything.
computer in my car so bad. I want one of these new cars where I can like Bluetooth my phone and listen to my music. And then I can have like the GPS on that big ass screen instead of having it on my phone where the lady's yelling at me every 6 seconds. That would be really fucking nice to have like this big screen with the GPS. Oh, or like having it tell me how many more miles I have until empty. So I'm not out in the middle of the fucking desert and I just run out of gas and have to push my car to some fucking gas station. I've done that a couple of times. Holy shit. No, I'm done. I want a fucking computer in my car any day.
Nope.
Yeah, you're wrong. X over
Nope.
your face because you're wrong.
You can have all that. All right.
I want it.
And then when you become the computer's bitch, you tell me how that is. You let me know what that life's like, and
I will. I'll let that computer spank me all fucking night long, calling it mommy and everything.
Hey Sherry, good to see you.
Oh, Sherry, don't listen to me. I'm sorry.
And Sushi's here too.
Why do you have to say that? Why do you have to say hi to Sherry as soon as I say something like that? You're evil as fuck. You're going to hell.
You're the one who's like too good for like old cars. Wait a minute, where's your?
I am not too good.
Where's your theme song?
Time. I have done my time. I'm not too good. I have done my time.
Why isn't your pinky out when you say this shit, Jimmy?
Because it's in my nose.
Fuck you! It's magic!
We have shit here. Ow! Oh! You ever like sit in
You
one
want to see me
place?
heated like that? Come to our show every Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific time on the Bragland show. It's right there.
And don't forget to check out Jimmy's new show coming up, Slave to Technology. I don't know what a human being is. Bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop. That's the subtitle, is bleep, bleep,
That's
bloop,
right.
bloop. So you could talk to your robot friends, because that's all you're going to have, because all your human friends are going to be enslaved by the robots. See, we know about that little video game about enslaving people. We know about that shit.
Power World? I know. Well, video games are where intrusive thoughts are supposed to thrive.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but not human trafficking, Jimmy. I think there should be a line drawn. No, there's human trafficking in that game too.
And they get guns. I give them guns.
You do human trafficking in that game yourself. I've seen it with my own
I only
papers.
stole one human, and it told me I'm not allowed to do that.
I saw it 4 times because of these things.
I did it once, and it said that it is frowned upon. But yes, you can. Just not allowed to.
Jimmy.
Just because you're not allowed to doesn't mean you can't.
Oh, hey Laura, what's going on? Laura says she's a robot. 010101001.
There we go. 10011.
Like none 00 none 0. That's the holy version. Sorry. And that's all zeros. Sorry. Jimmy, speaking.
Stray is a good game. I love Stray. I beat that in like 4 hours. It was amazing.
You like video games, right?
I love video games.
Back in the 80s, there was a video game called Journey Escape, right?
Okay.
And there were other games after that, but Journey Escape, just a little bit of backstory, a personal backstory. So when I was growing up and in high school, we had a local quick stop, as most rural small towns usually had. And at this quick stop, there was a video game called Journey Escape. And you played as various members of the band Journey you're trying to get away from the fans, because, it's the 80s and, Journey's popular. So he has to use like pew pew. He uses his microphone to shoot at stuff. And I'm going to get to a point at some point here, but first I have to show you this, and hopefully this works. But we'll see what happens. So this is for a commercial from 1983 that for the Journey Escape video game for the Atari 2600. So yeah, let's watch it. Hopefully this works.
Okay.
Data Age presents the world's first rock video game, Journey Escape. The concert's over. Now you must help each member of Journey escape through mobs of love-crazed groupies, shifty-eyed promoters,
I can get you the forest.
and sneaky photographers.
I said no pitch. Move.
Find your roadies and manager,
You've got 10 minutes.
and run for the escape vehicle, and live to rock another day. Journey Escape for the Atari 2600 from Data Age.
So yeah.
Was that like a legit ass video game?
Yeah. Jason Jason says, does Steve Perry leave the band in the game? No, Jason. He doesn't get throat cancer in the game and have to leave the...
Game's over when
Wow.
you stop believing. That's great.
Oh, look. Now, who is this, Jimmy? This is one of your non-essay cats, right? Which one
This
is
is my
this?
actual owned. This is my inside cat. I own this boy. This is my floofy. His name is Burton. He was born a year and a half ago.
That's right.
And right here on this bed, actually. So I have been his like other mother since he's born. And he is my big floofy baby. I loves him so fucking much. That's my baby. That's my big baby. He is a big boy. He's such a big boy.
That's a big hairy pussy right there.
That's right. I loves him. But he's wild tonight. Him and mom are being crazy right now.
They're being buck wild.
Yes, they are.
That's because they know you're kind of
It's
a captive audience there. Oh, and then here comes Dobby. Hello, Dobby. Wee. Oops, wrong one. There you go, Dobby. Hello.
Hello.
Listen,
You going? What?
Jimmy, you're like a fucking like Dollar General Dr. Doolittle over here.
I am.
You know,
I am.
you ain't quite that fancy, so you don't get the music. But, you know,
That's right.
because nobody can be as fancy as Rex Harrison. Rex Harrison was pretty fucking fancy. Flamboyant, as they called him back in the day. But, you know, I brought up that video game thing because we were talking in our little extra Bulla group chat the other day about how I think Jimmy Dore says that he doesn't like video games or something like that, thinks they're worthless or something. Maybe not. I don't know. But he says he didn't like video games. And I said, yes, exactly, Miguel. We should make the Jimmy Dore video game, right? So because it's an independent production, it has to look cheap and low budget. So I'm thinking, and I think I mentioned in the chat that it would be like if someone who had a severe concussion tried coding Grand Theft Auto 3. That's what it would look like. Just this janky, yeah. So anyway, so we came up with all this shit. Like Jimmy Dore's like he has the bullhorn, and he's yelling at people, and you know, and one of the bad guys is Sam Cedar, and he has a colostomy bag that shoots dandruff at people. And so that's one of the bosses. I think one of them was like, you have to fight, what's his name? Autopilot. Who? The guy with the bad haircut that everybody hates. Who's that guy? Ryan Grimm. So.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I never thought about that.
So he's one of the bosses that you have to fight him at a strip mall, Supercuts, because that's where that's his lair, is a strip mall somewhere out in the suburbs, Supercuts.
Okay.
What else did we say? Okay, yeah, so we said Steph, her superpower was either reading or not reading your super chats. Kurt's superpower was interrupting people. But then, like, if you fill in for Jimmy while he's on vacation, you unlock Misha. Yeah, it was just like this whole thing, and it's like 8-bit graphics, like you're playing on a Atari 2600. That's how the whole thing would be. So and we could make money off of Jimmy Dore. We could be grifters, Jimmy. Come on, let's do it. You want to be a grifter?
Not really.
I want to be a gritter, and that, you know what a gritter is? Someone who eats grits, because I love grits. You like grits?
I've never had it.
You never had grits?
No.
Really? You must not. Have you ever been to a Waffle House?
No. I mean, I've gone to like IHOP and shit, but
You don't get grits.
No, if it sells chicken and waffles, I usually don't go to it because I don't think those two belong together, and I don't eat syrup. Syrup is probably the number one most disgusting thing in the world.
Because of the high fructose corn syrup.
No, it just tastes gross. I don't like the taste of it. Never
You don't
have.
like maple syrup?
Mm-mm.
Really?
I know it's weird. I don't like apple juice either.
It's too sweet.
I don't.
What?
I don't know. It just makes me gag. It's
Oh.
gross. I've hated it my whole life. I don't know.
Is it the texture, like the syrup?
It's the taste of it.
Really?
It's gross.
So you don't eat pancakes or waffles?
I do, but like I'll do butter and jelly instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of people like that. You know, I feel sad. There should be support groups for people who can't or don't like syrup.
I like syrup. I'll go to syrup. I'll eat syrup at IHOP because they've got like the blueberry and the strawberry kind. But yeah, it's the maple that I won't touch.
What about scissorup? Isn't that like Four Loko and like drain cleaner? What is that? No, wasn't there
It's Sprite and Robitussin.
Sprite and Robitussin, really?
Pretty much.
Scissorup.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that like
it's literally what gave not Willie, Jesus Christ, Little Wayne seizures.
Really? With drinking Robitussin on the regular.
I mean, he was epileptic as it was, but yeah, he was drinking so much of it, it was causing his seizures to do too much.
Oh, that's right. Corbeck knows what he knows about the purple drink.
That's a dessert.
That purple drink, that syrup.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not actual drain cleaner, Laura. I was just kidding. But I was close. Robitussin. It's like a nasal throat drain cleaner, right?
Yeah, I get. Yeah, it's a like a sick medicine to help you get better when you're like nasally congestiony and shit like that. But it's got the sleeping aid in it, so you drink enough of it, you pretty much are like drunk and you can hallucinate. So like back in my raver days, people called it robo tripping. And that's how they would do it back then. I've never done it. Don't even think so in the comments. That is crazy, scary, absolutely insane. I am also epileptic, so I don't do this shit. I learn off of other people's mistakes.
I drank a shit ton of Robitussin, I ain't gonna lie. But not for fun. It was usually.
You did it, Nikki? Okay. She said it was stupid.
It's yeah, you get like this buzz off of it and it's not very good.
Yeah.
But I always got the cheaper, like, Fred's dollar store type brand or whatever. But I always said Robitussin stops the cussing and the fussing. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know, but people can. I mean, I think you can make meth out of it or something too. So it's like there's only so much Robitussin you can buy at a time. Not like you want to buy, like, you shouldn't. I mean, you really shouldn't be stocking up on stuff that you could make, meth out of, even if it's just like, well, it's on sale. I got to get it. Well, you might want to rethink that. What else do we got here? We got more stuff. Let's see. So we did that one. So Jimmy, you brought this, and I hope this works. I think it'll work.
What did I bring?
You brought the TikTok video about Willy Wonka. You want to.
I mean, everybody's already pretty much heard about it, but yeah, I was going to talk about it on the show with Willie yesterday. So I guess in Glasgow, they were supposed to do a Willy Wonka experience. This guy created this Willy Wonka experience, put some money into it, but he had AI do all the work, the graphic work, the script, everything, creation story, all of it. And so this is kind of, not kind of, this is how it turned out. So yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Have you guys heard about this Wonka experience in Glasgow that went terribly wrong? So apparently all the advertisements were AI generated, and it was supposed to be this big, over-the-top, immersive experience that parents paid around $40 a person for. And it ended up being a nearly empty warehouse with a few props. I mean, nearly empty. Now, there were some paid actors who have since come out and said that their scripts were AI generated that they got the night before, and that their costumes came from Amazon. So there was no chocolate, one bouncy house, and some made-up characters. So this apparently is a character called the Unknown, who was supposedly an evil chocolate maker who was there to steal the chocolate. Ended up looking like something out of an 80s horror film. Then at the end of this experience, all the kids got was like a quarter cup of lemonade and a few jelly beans. So naturally, children were crying, parents demanded their money back, and it got so bad that they ended up calling the police. Someone posted that this is the advertisement that was on the company's website when you went to buy your ticket. Look at the spelling here. And they advertised this as the Imagination Station.
Oh, yes. Yes, imagine not getting ripped off is basically... We were talking about that. What is it, like the fire festival? With the
fire festival for kids.
The fire festival for kids. It's like they promised all this grandiose stuff.
I know.
For those
so
of you,
sad.
for those who don't know what the fire festival is, there was like a few years ago. They'd promised like this, like all these influencers like TikTok and Instagram and all these influencers. They're gonna go to this island and like all these luxury cabanas and all this stuff, and then they get there and it's like a construction site, and they've got like FEMA tents and cheese sandwiches. I was like, what? And then they tried. Then some of them actually tried getting in the tents. Like, what are you doing? This is a farce, dude. This is a straight up farce. You should go back. And they all said, fuck it. They all went back to the airport. But it was all these little richy, spoiled kids. So that was kind of fun. That was nice. But the Willy Wonka thing, that's pretty.
Poor kid.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like children, but even I wouldn't do something shitty like that. Promise them all this, color and candy looking shit they get there, and it looks like the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's.
I know. I don't understand how that guy that put that whole thing together walked in opening day and looked at that and was like, "This is it." I really don't understand how he did that. I really don't.
I don't either.
And then that made up character too. That's wild to me. I mean, kind of like on the side, I'm like kind of hoping that Disney kind of swoops that up and like starts maybe creating like this, bad guy in a new Willy Wonka story or something like that. But that shit was wild. It was almost like all Willy Wonka and then like that little bit of Harry Potter.
Right, yeah, and then they even invented what was it? The evil chocolate maker.
The Unknown, yeah.
The Unknown.
That's what I'm saying. He should get his own side story now. Disney should take that up. Give it to him.
Yeah,
deserves it.
Somebody's gonna lawyer up because Disney's like, someone's using our copyright. Wait a minute. There's a thing for that. This is Disney. You copyright. Yeah, so because they're demons from hell. But maybe he thought the AI was going to build the shit too. And I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think they were saying something about a lot of the stuff that he bought or ordered for that day didn't show up or didn't pull through. So that's why he apologized and everything, but still it's what you get for being a dumb entrepreneur that thinks AI can create everything. I think the guy's even like sold books that were completely 100% written by AI just to prove that AI can do things. So it's just a big failure on his part.
Maybe he thought that it was like we're in Star Trek times and that they could get replicators to create the shit, right?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, you don't get any of these Star Trek references. Wow. You know,
I like that it's over your face.
it's over both of ours. I can look. I'm the wizard behind the curtain. I can make this shit happen for you too, lady. Wait a minute, where are you at? Booyah! Uh oh! Oh no! You better duck out of the way.
That's right.
You ain't got no skills. What time is it? Damn, it's after midnight here. Jimmy Jam, Jamity Jim Jims. What else is going on with you? So what's the weather like out there? It's been really dry here. It's like dry. You know what I mean? They were talking about like woods fires and stuff, like in the Midwest. Kind of unheard of.
Yeah, I heard like Texas has some really bad fire going on right now, like 1,000,000 acres or something.
Yeah, everything's bigger in Texas, including the fires. Rick taking his work home, apparently. He comes back to Texas, he takes a little bit of fire with him, and then like, oopsies, burning down the fucking state.
No, it's a lot of rain. Just lots of rain. Lots of rain.
What's
I
up?
mean, I like a couple of our like highways are shut down because underneath them is, came out and shit. So
Yeah, that's another thing. That like sinkholes and just like roads giving way, bridges. That's part of our our infrastructure going to shit. What's up, Desert Mantis? Good to see you. Although Kevin over there, Black Bear News, he made a good point. He said they're talking about creating more roads and stuff like that instead of talking about like high speed rail and stuff like other developed countries have.
we just got approved for a high-speed rail from Vegas to Los Angeles, like the other day.
Approved. That's good. Now, will it
Yes,
happen
finally.
though? That's the thing. Because weren't you approved for from L.A. to San Francisco? Wasn't there supposed to be a high-speed rail there, and then it just
Yeah,
what happened
it
with
didn't
that?
get approved. It
Oh, it didn't get approved.
They thought it. Yeah, Gavin Newsom didn't want to do it and waste the money on it, but this is approved. So
The Vegas one makes sense, particularly tourism wise. Because what is it like? It's like I think it's like a 4-hour drive from LA to Vegas. So if you cut that in half,
come lay down. I don't know I'm literally live right now, honey. Just lay down then.
everything okay?
Yeah, she's just crying.
Well,
Lay down. I don't need to lay down. I just want to be comforted. Honey, I'm in the middle of a live stream right now. I got like 1 more hour and then I'm all yours. Okay? You want to chill out in the living room?
I mean, if you need to take care of things, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
All
Sorry.
right. Yeah. So, I don't know about the high speed rail. I hope they do it. I really do. But
I hope so too. It would be nice.
I
It'd be nice to be
mean,
able to have something like that.
still got to figure out the water situation though too. It's like,
Yeah.
like
We're getting a lot of water. I mean, I guess what is it? The Devil's whatever Valley or whatever, Death Valley, got some water. Like it's like a lake now. So
oh wow. That's
Mhm.
crazy how that ecosystem works out there too, right? It could be just like bone dry, and then all of a sudden there's like flash floods and
It's filled up.
and then it's filled up, right? Because they were worried about Lake Mead out there too for a while, for I guess last summer, because it was like they were finding like boats and barrels full of people and shit like that. But then the rains came and then it kind of filled it up again. But I think it's on it. I think probably next summer it's going to be even lower. So from what I've heard, how many homes will they need to bulldoze to make the high-speed rail? That's the thing. It's like they're bulldozing roads, houses to make these roads too. So if,
No, I don't think so. Because, I mean, a lot of the traveling to get from Vegas to Los Angeles is just empty desert.
Well, I mean, like for like other areas that they like
Yeah.
of the country, that the high speed rail, like if they were to do like a cross country one,
Yeah.
I would
Start
think,
buying those air rights at your houses now.
yeah, eminent domain, it's coming, and they're not even fucking around. What else we got here? We got some other stuff here. Oh yeah, so we took a trip down memory lane with the Journey video game. I concur, Ed. It wasn't a very good video game, but at the quick stop, if you had the high score on the Journey game by the end of the week, you got a free pizza. So there was incentive to play that shitty game. So now that was the 80s, Jimmy. Now we're gonna fast forward a little bit in time to the 90s. Do you remember this TV show called Northern Exposure?
No.
All right. Well, let me give you the TLDR. It was basically this guy graduates medical school, and in order to pay back the medical school, he has to become a doctor in this random place in Alaska. And there's all kinds of crazy characters and stuff like that on there. So, and one of the characters on there is this young hippie kind of guy. He's not really a hippie, but it's kind of like a very thinking outside of the box kind of guy who's the DJ of the local radio station. And and now we're talking like this show was like from 1990 to 95, I think, so we're like early 90s.
Yeah.
Well before iPhones and stuff, right? But there's a prediction that they make in that show, and it's kind of funny. I just found this the other day, so let's check this out real quick. Northern Exposure. Hopefully, we won't get a copyright hit, but we probably will. So fuck it.
Oh no.
Wow, I have to tell you, Chris, I felt a little self-conscious getting these. I mean, technically, I don't need to own my own washer and dryer. But then I thought, why am I being so provincial? It's no big luxury. I grew up with a washer and dryer.
And Grosse Point?
It smells new, like a new car. Look, and it's so shiny. It makes me feel, elegant.
That's the self-affirming power of a new toy. That's the life support system of the whole capitalist animal.
Huh?
I mean, when you think about it, the whole material gratification angle is just the tip of the iceberg. These babies here embody the whole woof and warp of human development.
A washer and dryer.
Ever since the Pleistocene era, Homo erectus has been flocking it down to the local creek to beat their first skivvies against rocks, right? Well, what's a laundromat except the same old creek, but with a cheap tin roof over it, huh?
Yeah, so?
But this is progress. I mean, these 2 iron boxes, we've gone from communal suds to private spin cycle. We're on our total blitzkrieg towards isolation.
You think?
Listen to me, the day's coming, and it ain't gonna be long when you ain't even gonna have to leave your living room. No more schools, no more bodegas, no more tabernacles, no more cineplexes, all right? You're gonna snuggle up to your fiber optics, baby, and bliss out.
Mm-hmm. That's right. He makes a good point too.
That is so Gen X of you, whatever it is.
But yeah, I mean, they ain't wrong. They knew this was like, what was it, 93 that came out, so that was like the very beginning of the internet. I don't think you had like you had web pages, but nothing like you see today. So, hey, what's up, Willie? I'm still not over canceling Twin Peaks. I don't blame you, buddy. Thanks again. We appreciate you supporting the show off the top there, buddy, with the $5. Thanks, man.
Yeah. All right, give me 1 minute. Let me go check on her really quick and make sure she's mentally okay.
Yeah, go for it. I'm here with you, my friends, and yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. The information superhighway. Yeah, exactly. So and he makes a good point about like the social aspect of it. Like people used to go to places, like you go to laundromats. You see more in the cities, people go to laundromats, but even then you go to a laundromat, you're not really conversing with people. You got your face is buried in a phone, or you have your headphones in, and you're not interacting with anybody. Twin Peaks is the best show that ever existed. I'd highly, if you like Twin Peaks, they did like 2 extra seasons, like I don't know, like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, and it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't quite as quirky. It was a little darker than the TV show, but we're talking about 30 years later. So, Hyperloop Road to Nowhere. It just started streaming for the first time in January. Okay. Yeah, that it was Northern Exposure was shot in Washington State. Exactly. So, what else do we have here? So, I don't know if you know anything. Ed might know a little bit about this. The tunnels under Chicago, right? Everybody talks about the tunnels under, New York, that has like alligators and chud, the cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. I don't say chuds. I just say chud. So, because I want to come correct. So, you back here, sunshine?
Yup.
Very good. I was talking about tunnels underground in New York. They have like all kinds of tunnels. There's some old train tunnels that have been rediscovered, because it's an old train system there too. But apparently there's some cool stuff under the streets of Chicago as well. You can find stuff like blues singers, Illinois Nazis, they started popping random manhole covers in Chicago to try to find tunnels. Random people would go in there. These are tunnels underneath Chicago. And there's all kinds of like old ass shit under there too. Look at that. Those are artifacts from Atlantis. The Lost City. Because everybody knows Atlantis was in the Midwest. Look at that shit. That's right.
That's kind of cool.
I think it's cool. Anyway, that's there's always some housing options there. There's people that had like actual like apartments underneath like the New York subway tunnels. It was crazy. This guy lived there for like 10 years. He had like a computer. He had like a little bit. It was like this There was like a manhole cover. You went down in there, and there was like this little room, had a couple of plugs in it. I couldn't do it though. I gotta have some sunshine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I do this show with you, Jimmy, so I can have all the sunshine I want.
They have really cool tunnels down in Las Vegas where like people live. I mean, it's homeless and it's sad, but it's really cool how they've done it.
They did under that some of the tunnels in LA too. The people, yeah, that's what it is. It's like these people, especially, well, I mean, not so much, I guess, in California that you have harsh weather up top, but you know, you have like cops that you have to deal with, and there's always a hassle trying to find a place to sleep if you're not being rousted or something, you know. So a lot of these cats go underground. Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm very claustrophobic. I don't think I could.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
It's scary.
Yeah, if I don't have a window or something, or no, if there's some sort of no portal, that's probably why I wouldn't do good in solitary confinement, because there's no windows in there either. So, and I'm too pretty for the joint. So there's that. Why are you laughing, Jimmy? That's not funny. That was all truth.
You would be fine.
Whoa. You don't know that.
You would be fine.
I would be the best power bottom in prison. Because I wouldn't be like top. There's no way. I couldn't do that. I don't have those.
Fine.
I don't have those skills. Your
humor would get you out of a lot.
My humor in jail?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to get the soap on a rope, though, because there's no way. If that soap falls on the ground, that's dead to me.
You're fine. No, you get your own soap. Everybody has their own soap.
Yeah, and if you drop it, you get a little more soap than you bargained for. You know what I mean?
It's magic.
Yeah, it's magic.
It's magic.
That's right. What was it? I think it was Fletch too, and Fletch is in jail, and there's this Tex Cobb's this huge guy, and Fletch goes, "Hey, what's your name?" And he goes, "Ben Over." He goes, "Yeah, nice to meet you, Ben." So that would be me. I would be Fletch in jail, and hopefully someone would bail me out soon. Exactly. P Stuff knows. Don't drop the soap, man. Don't drop the soap. If you drop your soap, you get to wash your ass. That's right.
Jesus loves you is great to hear at church, but not in a Mexican prison.
Yeah, I know. That would be a little bit
I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm so done.
You know, that would actually probably be this would
get stoned?
Go for it. Because this is this is what it would be like. Oh no. It would be something like that. Wait a minute. I gotta do something real quick.
There we go.
Enough of
I got
that
to hear
nonsense.
the banana phone right at the end.
Yeah, I know. There's so many buttons and bells and whistles on this thing, so I'm trying to get everybody involved. You know, we were missing Rick for a while, but now we got Rick back, so you know. Okay, so yeah, amazing.
I'm happy.
I'm glad you're happy, Jimmy. I'm glad you're happy knowing that the robots are going to take over your car whenever they want. And you could be having a nice, you know, drive somewhere, listening to Katrina and the Waves, I'm Walking on Sunshine, like you often do. And all of a sudden, bleep, blop, bloop, we are sorry, human. This car now belongs to Greep Group. The robot leader his brother-in-law who needs a car. So get out or become Soylent Green. That's how it's going to happen, Jimmy. It's already happening, damn it.
That's fine. That's totally fine. Have you seen the new Apple VR goggles too? Oh.
I have not. Are they nice?
Yeah, so it actually like you see reality and it puts things like, they're like like sunglasses, they're glasses, but they're goggles. And so it puts things in front of you so you can like check your messages and shit like that. The reason I want to get it, it'll scan your house, like your whole like living room. And then so like if you have to vacuum or you have to sweep or mop, it'll put like a color down all over your house. And wherever you vacuum or sweep, it'll take the color off so that way you've gotten every part of the house. So it turns your cleaning into a video game.
That's
Can
pretty
you
cool.
imagine? I know.
So my question is, how many CIA agents know what you're doing at all times? Is it one? Do they have like a team of them? How does that work?
That is confidential, and me and his sex life need to be completely out of your business.
My nigga know how to fucking slay dick.
That's right.
That's right. I'm just saying, when we're doing Red Dawn up in the mountains, fighting with AK-47s and stuff, you're down there tooling along, being a battery for the robots. That's what it is. You're a battery.
Mm-hmm. They keep slanging that dick. I don't know what else I'm gonna do.
It's because you did crazy.
My nigga know how to fucking
crazy.
That lady. And she seems happy though. She seems happy, the dick crazy lady. She's she's crying because she's so happy because she found the perfect penis for her. And it's just, and you know what? That penis isn't a robot, Jimmy. So
right. It's not.
I'm trying to help you. Help me,
That's
help
fine.
you. Help me, help you. Help me.
I'm going for robot dick. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just happening.
You should make a porn called I Robot, and it's B-U-T-T. What are the 3 laws? The 3 robot laws? Suck it, fuck it, tuck it. I don't know what the tuck it means. It just rhymes. Jimmy. It is. It's the more you fucking know. So, robot fever. That's right.
That's right.
It's not Pac-Man fever. That's totally something else. Did you know there was a song in the 80s called Pac-Man Fever?
No, maybe.
It was a one-hit wonder by this group called Buckner and Garcia. I can't play it because of copyright, but just look up Pac-Man Fever, and you'll find it, and then
Okay.
if you choose to play it and listen to it.
So what is Pac-Man fever?
I know, but it's driving me crazy.
Okay.
That's
I know what cat scratch fever is.
I know. Look, I want to do this, Jimmy. I want to have like
that's a real thing.
Cat scratch fever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I didn't think it was real.
Well, no. Because the guy who sings the song is also a doctor. Who is the guy? Dr. Ted Nugent. Yeah.
I don't know if he's a. Don't tell me that. I'll believe you because I'm
He
fucking
is
gullible.
a fucking doctor. That's why he knows. That's why he wrote the song "Cat Scratch Fever."
I just found out it was real because I had a friend that almost died from it. So
everybody has a friend that almost died from some rando shit. You ever notice that? It's like, yeah, this guy almost choked on.
It was literally the basis of the band that I hate the most. That's what he almost died from.
I know. I have a friend of mine who died in the ocean after he got hit by a blue whale. I'm like, what? What? How did that? Everybody's got a friend.
I just didn't think it was real until my friend, he was in the fucking hospital dying from it. So
Oh, look at Kill Your Egregores says Pac-Man, a video game in the 80s, very famous.
I know what Pac-Man is. I just don't know what Pac-Man fever is. If it was like a real disease or something, you know, like cat scratch fever or something like that.
Let me tell you, it is absolutely 100% real, and I'll explain why. So in the early 80s, right, when video games, particularly video game arcades, became in fashion, right? You would take your paper dollars and you can convert them to quarters there, or you could bring your own quarters.
You're really talking to me like I've never been to an arcade before.
I'm explaining to people who may be younger that watch this show.
I don't think there's anyone in this channel that's watching this that's younger than me.
The point is,
I'm the fucking baby around here. I know what an arcade is.
the point is that when you go to the arcade, though, but did you go to an arcade in the 80s?
No, I went to the arcade in the 90s.
No, it's not the...
Right before the end of that generation.
Yeah.
It was right next door to the movie theater that I was going to go. So while I was waiting for the movie to start, I would go to the arcade and play some games. Yes.
But the heyday was the 80s, right? 90s, you started getting more like these elaborate video games, like the shit you could sit in, you know, like, and then, they just became bigger and gaudier.
Wait, Kill Your Grigger or whatever. How old are you? Dr. Nick is younger than me. Yeah, right. See, now this is some bullshit. I'm the baby around here.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
We're gonna have a fight.
No babies. No babies. You said you're old. You said you were old yesterday. No, I said you were old yesterday.
He said he's 53. Come on.
Really?
Do I look that old?
53?
I do. I look that old.
Nah, you made your deal with Legba.
With who?
You went down to the crossroads and sold your soul to Legba so that you could have eternal beauty. Meanwhile, there's a portrait of you in your attic that is rapidly aging.
That's right.
71. Yes. So anyway,
1971. Nope, I'm younger. See, I'm the baby.
See, impatient millennials will not let Gen X finish their stories. See, what I was alluding to with the video game arcade, and then you took offense to it because you didn't think I knew that you knew what a video arcade was. To know the atmosphere, I mean, to know what one is all well and good. To actually have been in one in the 80s, right? When people were lined up in a line to play Pac-Man. And then, oh God, when Miss Pac-Man came out, heaven forbid. So yeah, it was a whole lifestyle. It was this whole atmosphere, right? You know, it was loud because you had all the video game noises going on and all this other shit. And then it was just like this thing that kids had never seen before, right? There was Pong, but, blip, 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 it was like a screensaver. Who gives a fuck about Pong when, you can eat dots around this maze, right? It was just this, and then the home video games started coming out, your Atari 2600s, your ColecoVisions, your Intellivisions, and whatnot. And then the whole thing went nuts. And then in the 90s, when you started seeing personal computers popping up more and more, just that whole stretch of time was just an incredible time, if you like technology, to be alive, Meanwhile, all the shit in the world was going to hell all around us, but at least you were distracted by video games.
That's
so,
right
off the bat. Which is probably what they were designed for, to keep Gen X distracted. So we wouldn't revolt. We were pretty brutal to the boomers. Because they were always trying to tell us what to do, and we were like, look how you fuck shit up. We're not going to do what you do. And they were always like, these Gen Xers are just assholes. All they think is this me generation. It's like, no, that's you, fucker. We're the woe is me generation because there's only like 6 of us. Anyway, I think we have more stuff, Jimmy.
Good.
Is there anything else you want to get off your chest? This is the time.
Not that I know of. It'll come up eventually when it's ready.
Okay. When the time is right, you'll let me know, won't you?
That's right.
That's when the demons come. Jimmy,
That's right.
I love our friends over at Solid JJ, even though they probably don't know we're playing their videos, which is fine. This, I think, is a perfect video. I think you'll highly enjoy it. Where basically the Legion of Doom admits that they're communists. Let's see how this works out.
Great Scott, we're too late. That's right, Super Dads. We, the Legion of Doom, have taken full control of the U.S. government. That's right. And you can expect some changes around here.
Please don't make this political.
Don't make this I'm taking the Senate. It's inherently political.
Don't bring politics in this, man. Come on.
Ow!
What exactly did you have in mind, Lex?
I'm glad you asked. First, we shall re-educate the masses. All the citizens shall be required to take between 8 and 16 years of re-education.
You think that sounds a lot like free education.
Well, yes, but it's evil re-education.
But that's not all we have planned, right, boss?
Precisely, my flame. The next thing we'll do is start cutting off the flow of money. Starting with your precious hospitals. They'll never see another dollar.
Luther, how could you? What are the people that need medical attention?
They can still go. They'll just never have to pay for it. Take that, hospitals.
So free healthcare? It just sounds a lot like free healthcare.
Yeah, that was the vibe I was getting.
I guess, but that's just more of like a side effect.
Pretty fucking big side effect.
All right, this isn't going the direction I expected here. Let's just get back on track a little bit. We're going to start destroying government facilities.
There's a Luther I knew.
First, we shall destroy the IRS. There'll be taxes, specifically from the radio.
That sounds kind of... doesn't that sound... Go on.
I don't like this. You guys are making it feel like I'm doing like a good thing. We're the Legion of Doom. We're doing bad.
No, we're chilling.
We're gonna kill everybody.
No, we're chilling.
Everyone dies.
You don't fucking mean that.
I don't mean that. I don't even know how we would do that. I'm just kind of desperate.
Sure, tell them that you told me.
Oh, how could I have forgotten? Yes, everyone shall be forced out of their homes and into my own Luther internment camp.
You fiend!
Oh, you feel that now? The despair?
You won't get away with this, Luther.
But I think I shall. Show them, Brainiac.
Jesus! Oh, my God.
Wrong slide.
Huh.
You know, I really thought I'd be striking some kind of fear here. Not really happening here. What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
I can't speak for everyone, but I'm kind of fine with you, holding the reins.
Wait, really?
Yeah, all these things seem pretty good. I don't really have any problem with
I
them.
think this could work out.
Really? All right, let's do it. Fuck it. All right, this is pretty good. I mean, everyone wins here. I mean, you guys are going to be out of a job now that we're all kind of like on the same side here. But,
Stop that,
Whoa.
That's right. The Legion of Doom. They're like, we're going to spread evil. Fuck your hospitals. You won't have to pay for them.
I'm here for it. Where do I sign up? 2024 that guy.
That just dropped today. So check him out. Solid JJ on the YouTubes. I thought it was just so perfect. Just like, we're going to take away your IRS. Oh, boo.
I am high.
That was delightful.
Confirmed.
Are you high?
I'm getting there, yeah.
Wait a minute. Is it Willie's birthday? Is today Willie's birthday?
Is it really Willie's birthday? Or were you all just saying that?
I think it is. Didn't he say his birthday was Sunday? I mean, it's technically Sunday where he's at and where I'm at. Hey, Save Me, Barry. Hello. Are you still playing RDR2? Yeah, I just haven't lately, but we'll be getting
Yeah,
to
why
that soon.
aren't you?
I don't know. Some of us, have these things called lives. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a...
You just gotta rub it in, huh? You gotta rub it in, have a life.
No, I'm just... That's my...
I'm thinking of getting that game. I'm thinking of getting it.
What, Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah, just so I could play it.
I mean, if it's on sale, but I mean, beware.
I
It's
think
like,
it's free on Xbox Game Pass right now.
I mean, just be careful. It's like 60, 70 something gig. If no, it's probably more than that. It's a lot.
It's fine. I keep re-downloading Sea of Thieves, and that's 130 fucking gigabytes. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's probably around that. Maybe not as much, but it's up
I
there.
played Sons of the Forest. If anybody wants to play, I can have up to 8 people in that game right now, and it's a online server. And I can start a new one with zombies.
And there's no human trafficking. I don't
No,
think
but there
so.
was really cool stuff that you can do to cannibal people, like throw them in the fire and do fun stuff. Throw them in the river and then watch them go down the river. It's really fun.
Just
Yeah, like throw them off of a waterfall and just watch their bodies just kind of and then like float off. It's really fun.
They should just have a video game where that's all you do. It's like there's no goals or anything. You're just in this zombie apocalypse, and then you just go around and pick up zombies and throw them in the river and stuff. Or you can build
Throw them in the
houses.
fire pit.
Yeah,
Catch them on fire.
build houses out of them. Use them as building material. So like you have your house, but you still got
Yeah. You can chop off their body parts and then take their arms and their legs and then build this stick up like a cross and then have their legs and body parts sticking out and shit like a little, I don't know, motif or whatever, this cool like little decoration that you can build. You can also throw the arm into the pot of water and it makes like some special soup called Greg or something like that. It's really fucking funny, the things you can do with the cannibals.
Oh, well, this
You
is
should get
in the game. Oh, this I thought you were talking about in real life. I'm like, whoa.
No. In the new game, the Sons of the Forest, it's good. I just want to get it going. I really I replayed the first hour of this game at least 10 to 20 times before the release, and now it's been released for like 2 weeks, and I've played the beginning at least 4 more times. So I'm done. I just want to get the beginning over and done with and continue on with the storyline and finish this fucking game.
Yeah, the ones with the storylines, those take a little bit of time to do that too. So
Yeah, it's a big open world island game. It's, really fun like that. It's kind of like all the games that we used to play, like Grounded and Valheim, that open world type stuff where you got to go to places.
Save Me Barry on Kick. Hello there. Wants to know, have you played Control? Do you know that game?
I have not.
I know there's a Janet Jackson song called Control. Now I'm all grown up. Control.
By the people that made Alan Wake. No, I've never heard of that one.
I've heard
Is
of
that
Alan
on
Wake.
Steam?
I've heard of Alan Wake, but I've never played it.
Cannibal Soup named Greg. Yes, it is called Greg. It's hilarious.
Is it Greg? I thought you said Gray, like Gray.
No, Greg.
Oh, that's
Greg,
oh,
like
that's
a guy's name, Greg. There's also another one in there. You can throw like the cup of noodles and an arm in there, and it makes chicken noodle soup. It's super funny.
What kind of games are you playing?
It's this cannibal game. You just get to do really fun stuff with cannibals. You also get to kill animals in there if you want to. They've got deer and raccoons and rabbits,
Deer?
and turtles and seagulls and deer. You get to actually take their hide and like make furniture with their hide. It's cool.
We're coming for you.
You get to like kill turtles and pull off their shell and turn their shell into a water catcher. It's brutal. It's so gross and like guts are all over the place, and it's a really scary, gross game, but it's fucking, I want to play it.
So one is human trafficking, and the other you're making ramen soup out of people's arms.
Oh no, what did you do, Rick? Jimmy Sunderland Simp Club for Stoned Boys. I'm here for it. Can the slogan be, "Hey girl, hey"? We do that.
That Jimmy with the 2 M's is your Star Trek mirror universe version of you.
I know. I'm here for it. Hey, spell it with 2 M's. Spell it wrong. That's awesome. I'm here for it.
This is Jim.
Cool. Soon they're gonna be calling me Jimmy Neutron or Jimmy Crack Corn. So whatever. Have at it.
Jimmy Sunderland is sounding extra savage and murderous.
Yes.
Oh,
So if you guys
right.
have Sons of the Forest, please come join me. Please.
Man, I'm playing like, city builders and stuff. She's out here like cooking like, people's arms and shit.
That's
I'm
right.
like, what the fuck? That's
I
crazy.
also play Overwatch too. Yeah, I like pew pewing. Pew pewing is fun.
And I like poo pooing, especially when I've had a lot of stuff to eat. I think there's only one more video, Jimmy. That's it.
Hey girl, hey.
This guy got arrested for indecent exposure, but you won't believe what happened. Wait a minute. But you won't believe what happened.
You ruined it.
You won't.
Baltimore City Police have charged a man. 31-year-old Dwayne Townsend is charged with indecent exposure and disorderly conduct on several occasions dating back to November of 2018.
And you see, that's what the problem is. Now, it's a beautiful day. I want to come outside with my shirt off, and I was just jogging, trying to get my body back in shape. And all of a sudden, I get hit stick like I'm on Madden, just boom, out of nowhere by a cop. And, it scared the hell out of me. I was so scared, y'all, I didn't on myself. And I'm talking about I was wet. I was wetter than a well in a bubble bath drinking a bottle of water, okay? And to myself, I said, indecent exposure?
You can't see anything.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right. No. What you want me to do? I'm a man. You want me to put on a bra? Man, that bra strap will snap like a bungee cord. Just go. And, I just came out of court, and they just gave me 2 court dates. One for each titty.
I'm sorry. It's had a fantastic response. I'm sorry. I can't.
You couldn't see that?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I had the pop out chat in front of the video. It was my blonde moment. I saw the video earlier today. I'm sorry. That was me. I'm dumb.
No.
I literally have the pop out chat in front of it. It was me. It was so me.
Wait a minute.
I'm so stoned right now. It's ridiculous.
There we go. I was like, there's no way, because everybody else can see it. I was like, what are you trying to pull here?
I'm dumb.
You're like Rick with
I
the
can't believe he got a court date for both titties, though.
both titties. Well, at least you got to hear it. That was the best part, the hearing it, because there wasn't
No,
really
I
much
got to see it earlier today when you sent the links.
Yeah. So yeah, that poor guy for both titties.
I know, just because he was walking around the street with no shirt on, he's a dude. I thought dudes were allowed to do that.
Well, there's a lot of things we're not supposed to do, Jimmy. And I don't know, maybe this person had violent nipples, not unlike someone else we know. Nay, should I say his name?
We're gonna get in so much trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Nah, he doesn't know you. But if he did, he would disavow you because you know me. Unless you publicly disavow me. I told Willie, I said you should publicly disavow me so that you can get your friendship back with Nays. He refused to do it. So
Y'all are crazy. You're gonna get yourself in so much trouble.
With who? Nays?
I don't know.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna call the jeweler to get more pearls to clutch? Is that what's gonna happen? That
You guys are so mean. This poor guy. Just let him have his beautiful nipples in peace.
No, I was, but Jimmy, sometimes people have to learn lessons the hard way, and hard being like hard nipples. So
Poor guy.
diamond cutters.
Poor guy.
I told him they were diamond cutters, and he didn't like that one bit. I mean, if somebody told me I had great nips, I wouldn't. I mean, I would probably be like, "Thank you?" ? But I wouldn't, like go off on a 12-minute, live stream rage about it. Exactly, Rick Nipplegate. What's all the fuss, Gus? It's just titties. Anyway.
Ooh, Save Me Berry is watching Amaranth right now. What is she doing? I want to know what she's doing. There's some nipples. That's some nipples that I like.
Nipples are so overrated.
She's hot. She's a redhead. Her nipples are nice.
Redheads are crazy. You need to stay the fuck away from redheads.
I like crazy.
Redheads.
I am crazy.
Now, this ain't good time crazy. This ain't
but see,
this ain't fun
like,
crazy.
I'm crazy, but I'm so laid back and like go with the flow that I need more crazy.
Yeah, but certain. Let me just say this: redheaded Southern is crazy. So don't get any Southerners.
I hooked up with a girl in Texas. She was crazy. She burned all of my shit.
But that's not South. Which part of Texas? Was it like
Austin?
Yeah, that's not the South. That's like the
total butch lesbian. Yeah, it was like definitely in like the city of Austin where it's all the weirdos and stuff. But she still burned all of my shit.
Gray Walker joined third party as a redhead supremacist.
I hooked up with a redhead before. It's not bad.
I mean, I'm a redhead. I know my people, so it's like, just I'm trying to do this as a public service announcement. We already did this before, but we got the, see, the more you fucking know, man, stay away from fucking redheads, man. They'll fucking do that shit. Look at you, Smokey Robinson. Do. What you smoking there?
It is called Nerd Runts, and it's from Stizzy.
Yeah. What do we got? Like, is it a hybrid? What is that?
Indica. And then my next, that's almost done. So then I'm going to Shhhhs.
Shhhhs, very nice. I have some fine hybrid. What is it? Pineapple Express shake that I get, and it's very tasty. You can taste the pineapple in it. There's no lie. That's why they call it Pineapple Express.
Very nice. Jeters make these really cool pre-rolled joints. They're like diamond infused pre-rolled joints, and they sell I think they're called baby Jeters, so because they're mini joints, and they have like these different flavored ones, and they legit taste and smell like this stuff. Like there's a chicken and waffles one that I can't even smoke it because it tastes like maple syrup. But there's like a banana cream pie. There's like all these different like food things that they literally smell and taste like it. It's mind-blowing, insane to me. They're so good. They're delicious. Called baby Jeters.
Are they high potency or
very high? Yeah, they're diamond infused.
Now, what's diamond infused?
It's just the type of hashish that's put inside of it, and then it's also like the outside of the joint is rolled in all of that stuff.
In the keef? In that,
yeah, but like it's like high-end keef though. It's not like the old dirty stuff that we used to get. It's not like that. It's high-end. It's white. It's crystally white.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's racist. You smoking racist drugs. How dare you?
Okay, well at least you went with racist and not about drugs, so.
You said, man, this joint is okay.
Wow. You really fucking went there. Wow.
I'm so high, I want to hate on colored people. Wait, what?
Diamond is a crystal structure from creation of live rosin. Exactly.
Diamond is a crystal. You know what? I'm of the.
It is bad for you, I know, but it's so good.
It's bad for you?
Yeah, they're not the best. You're supposed to just smoke the weed. Yeah. They're adding artificial flavoring inside of that stuff, so.
Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, I see that's the whole that kind of defeats the purpose too, because you want it like au natural, right? You don't want this like added preservatives and artificial flavors. Yeah, it's
They're
like
good little treats.
Yeah, good little treats.
Yeah. That's why I just got flour. Just give me regular flour. Smoke it normal. I'm good.
I smoke flour whenever I'm baking because, it's
Got it.
it's in the cake.
Yep.
Does anybody cake? And now when I think of cake, I think of ass. So I can't think of cake anymore. It was somebody's birthday and I see a birthday cake, I think of ass.
Okay.
That was the exact response that you should have given. It's like, okay.
Good.
And then, cut to commercial. Wait.
Want to catch the big one on your next fishing trip? Can't find that perfect bait? Then call or come visit the Master. Masturbators. We'll help you yank one out of the water and be the big hit at your next fish fry. Tugging and jerking the line with a big mouth bass can be easy with our proven fish baits. Don't go blind looking for that perfect bait. Harry Palms of Destin, Florida says,
I was tired of being alone. Masturbators made my dream come true.
Visit us online at www.tugandshrug.com or stop by one of our convenient locations at a rest area near you. Masturbators. We're on the highway. We're on the highway.
So yeah, cake is just ass at this point.
My question to you was, or is was that red-haired guy that looked homeless, was that you?
In the commercial?
Yeah. That said he didn't want to be lonely anymore. Was that you?
Oh, Harry Palms. No, that's Harry Palms. He lives in Destin, Florida.
That's you, right?
No, that's Harry Palms.
That's not an old ass video of you?
That guy lives in Destin, Florida. I've never been to Destin, Florida.
Okay.
No, that totally was not anybody that I'm related to. So anyway, we're at the top of the hour here. It's been 2 hours. I think these people have done enough community service.
Are you sure that wasn't you?
What are you talking about, Jimmy? I don't know what you're saying.
That looked like an old ass video of you. I swear to God, it looked like you.
Are you for reals?
Yes, I'm serious. It looks like you're in character for something. Was that you?
Yeah, it was me, you fucking stoner. God damn.
Okay, we're good. Keep rolling. We're fine. Let's go.
Did you like his name was Harry Palms?
Yeah, I was just, oh man.
Little French.
Okay, I'm glad it was you because it really looked like you and I was really confused. So
I have another one where I play a redneck mechanic, but that wasn't like I have to save that for next time because I don't have it anywhere. I have to go look for it. And but anyway, it's an actual real commercial that was in.
I agree, Simp Club. Warren is getting more attractive with age for sure.
Oh, Simp Club, you are just the sweetest.
Get rid of that gingerness and everything gets better. See?
You know what? I love you just for being you. So, oh, Sam Cedar is King is here too.
Oh shit!
What's up, Sam Cedar? With his colostomy bag that shoots dandruff. See, we're bringing it all back. You missed that part. Let's show that big ass knee of yours. Look at that.
What? Why you gotta look at my knee?
The big ass knee.
Look at my pajama pants. They're 2 different colors.
Let me guess. You have another pair just like it.
No.
Oh wait, that's socks. Never mind. I don't think you can do that with pants.
No, my socks match today. I'm not showing them.
Come on, let's see your socks.
They match.
Well, let's see them.
They're just the black socks.
Why are you showing us? This just so regular. It's so mid.
Got all my cat hair all over. Jesus. No, my
friend, no sexy!
Come on, some
Oh,
people...
no.
Look, people don't need to go to sleep with boners, Jimmy. All right, you showing off your feet like that. So it's very sexy. It's very sexual. Those
Gross.
feet and digits.
Gross.
Especially when you have a big toe in your mouth. Ooh. That's like eating a hot dog.
Blech.
It's like eating maple syrup. Eating maple syrup made out
Jewish
of...
space lasers.
Oh, the Jewish space lasers coming to get you, Jimmy. All right, we're getting close to the end of time here as Jimmy uses all the fire on the planet Earth to smoke whatever that do you have like a dab kit, don't you? Do you have like some sort of like sewing kit that has like metal pins and stuff in it so you can smoke weed?
Yeah, I gotta bring that inside. It's sitting outside. But yeah, I got like all the different kinds of hash and then the dab thing. But I keep running out of lighter fluid in my torch, so it gets on my last nerves.
It's like you got to have like a garage to smoke that shit, right? You said a torch, and you need,
like one of those little ones.
right? And you need like a socket wrench, and a screwdriver, a Phillips head, and a. But
It's just a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, right? It's a lot of work to get high, right? That's not cool.
Just with the wax and all of that. Yeah,
but you get really high off it, though, right?
Depends on which way you do it. Yeah, because you can either do it where you have it in the bong and you get the bowl really hot, and then with the metal thing, you scoop the hash and then put it in the really hot bowl, and that brings in the heat. Or you get this little handheld thing with a metal tube on the end. You heat up the metal tube. You grab your hash that's in its container, and then you stick the metal tube in there while you're sucking the smoke coming through out of the little piece. So I do that, but still the second one, but it's a lot of fucking work. I might as well just throw some weed in a fucking bong and once in a blue moon throw hash on top of that. So that works. That fucks me up.
I was about to say, I would hope after all that work that you really just do get mad crunk. You know what I mean? Do people still say crunk? You have your finger on the pulse.
Sam Cedar just called me a lesbian. Jesus Christ.
He said,
you should replace me with somebody like Jamie Peck who is not a lesbian. Apparently I'm a lesbian.
I'm a lesbian. I love women.
Apparently I'm a lesbian. Right.
I do.
As I'm sitting here with 2 children.
You're there with children? Okay, good. We should probably kill the old fellatio talk. Maybe save it for next time. Because we do have Bud Spankies here. We got our plug out of the way. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Jimmy is so dreamy with this weed talk. I love hash and weed. I literally just packed a bowl.
Good job. Hell yeah. It's like a ritual.
I'll be packing a bowl soon myself.
That's right.
As soon as we're done with this lovely little show this evening. And still got a few people watching this late. It's good to see all y'all. Thanks to everybody for coming out.
Hell yeah.
I always get a lot of anxiety before doing these things, all over the tech and that kind of thing. But once the show is actually going and things start actually working, except when I got stoner co-hosts who tell me they can't see shit. Oops, it was my fault. It's fucking, I can't see this. What? Oh, wait, there's a thing.
I'm such an idiot.
There's a thing. No, it's fine. I've done that a few times myself. Why can't I see this? Oh.
I have something in front of it. I forgot to close that window.
I'm precious.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just a girl.
I don't know any better. I'm just old and feeble. Where are my stories? Where's Matlock?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm using that old person bit as much as I can. Like if somebody asks me to get up on the bus or something like that, I'm like, I look at them and go like that.
Yep. I pull the girl card. I'm just a girl.
I do a Donald Sutherland at the end of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, where he looks in the camera and goes, And what's her name? I can't remember the actress's name. She's going, and he's going, like he's going.
I don't know.
But that's not how the movie ended. It's, you know, it was a sad ending. It wasn't like a comical, but and then the circle comes in.
Got it.
Jimmy, let's talk about the future. As in your future on the interwebs. What do you have going on in your life on the interwebs? Tell us a story.
So actually this Friday, Willie and I are gonna do our show, normal, same time, same date. And then, like 4 days later, that Tuesday, we're gonna do a show again. And then from then on out, we're gonna start doing our show on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Pacific time, the Bragland show on our channel. So just keep an eye out for that. We're switching up days, kind of making it easier for Willie to kind of have his weekends off, so that way he doesn't have to work as hard. And I don't care about the date or whatever, it doesn't matter to me. So we're going to switch it up to Tuesdays and start doing it on Tuesdays from then on. So we'll still be doing it this Friday, this coming up Friday next week, but keep an eye out for 4 days later. We'll do it that Tuesday, and then we'll just keep doing it from Tuesday from then on. Other than that, I'll probably be streaming some gaming again this week. I really want to get into the Sons of the Forest game. I know my kid was thinking about downloading or started downloading or already has downloaded State of Decay, which is another zombie game. So I might download that and play that with her online as well. So if you guys want to check me out over at Scarlet Sativa, over on Twitch, that's the only place that I stream there. And I've been bringing my kid on more often. She's 19, so she's of age, and we play a lot of games. She's literally a fucking beast in video games. That girl is just the biggest sweat I've ever met in my life, and I love it. She protects me, and she's amazing, and we're so good together. So that's what I'll be doing. A lot of that. That's it.
Yeah, and be sure you're following her on Twitch at Scarlet, SKARLETTE, Sativa _ in between there. And yeah, there's some pretty fun gaming streams she does, and she gets on there with Hirsch too, our buddy Hirsch. Very fun stuff, so make sure you're checking
Yeah,
it out.
he streams way more than I do.
Make sure I think we put his what's his name on
Papa
Twitch?
Hirsch.
He's Papa Hirsch, yeah. So make sure you're following Papa Hirsch on Twitch too.
Give him the money. He has a baby.
There's oh yeah, and also make sure that you're checking out Bragland too. So this Friday there'll be the last time it's on Fridays. It's going to be moving to Tuesdays, right? So after that it'll be on Tuesdays. So yeah, on YouTube. So it's on the Bragland channel, BRAGGLAND. So be sure you're sub to them, and also on Willie's channel too, I think, on the Willie Bragg Show channel. So good stuff. Yeah, we'll be doing this again next week. I'm gonna try to get some gaming in at some point, maybe a stream here and there. We're still working out the logistics for getting the other shows back on pretty soon. So other than that, everything is just groovy gravy here. Our tech seemed to cooperate with us tonight. That's always a blessing.
Hell yeah.
You know, when you get the shit to work. That's what what was it last week? Rick said, I still hear I still hear Blade Runner. I'm still like have PTSD from that. That's why I was like, fuck you. Go fuck yourself, Rick. Because we couldn't hear it, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, it was on the whole time." Like, anyway.
Yep.
So, luckily, those days are behind us. Anything else you want to add?
Stay high, free Palestine.
Very good. I concur. I will say ditto to that. And thanks, everybody. Appreciate you coming out. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And yeah, make sure you're subscribed. You can check out all our links in our link trees. Jimmy's is Image Productions, IMIJ Productions. Mine is Extra Bulla. You can find all our links and all the good stuff in there, donation links and stuff too. So if you want to help the show, that helps out too. Otherwise, we're going to get the fuck out of here. I want to thank everybody on YouTube and Rockfin and Kick and wherever else you were watching tonight. We appreciate it. Have a good night. And yeah, free Palestine, free Assange. And hopefully we won't have to wait for a meteor to strike the earth in order to get real change. Hopefully we'll have a some sort of mind quake and humanity will finally wake up. I'm not counting on it, but you know, there's always a chance. So
Fingers crossed.
Peace out, y'all. We'll smell you next time. See, it's called a video arcade, and they have these things called video games, and then there's this thing.
Shut up, bitch!
Mr. Worf. Fire.
Groovy.
You got to wash your ass. Shit.